It's Friday morning and the setup for Back to Bellingham progresses.
So for the first half of my remarks, what I would like to do is address the crisis in physics that occurred in the 17th century. A Kepler confirmed, I'm sorry, yes, Kepler confirmed the Copernican model of the cosmos. Okay, maybe not.
Dr. Mars' after party has been quite tasty, with plenty of chili and grace. Woo!
Oh, that's why it is like that.
Back to Bellingham set crew on the job. Couch Mountain Part 2. It's beautiful. The party in the library is ready to party. Hey, set crew. Welcome to Sesame Street, suckers. Well, here I am, Sunday morning at about 6:15 a.m., a little earlier even, delivering dash plaques to the Lowrider Show. We managed to encounter other setbacks in the designs and fabrication specifically, wherein paint was chipped and scratched, but with a bit of buffing, more than a bit of buffing, and last-minute efforts by Jill, our trophies are in shape to present, which I'm very happy about. The plaques also got polished last night and also should be ready to go. I'm thrilled that we finally are approaching the end of this project. As amazing as it's been, sometimes I doubted whether or not signing up for it was the right thing to do. But I think we will be fine. Okay, turns out that 6:15 a.m. is the time that red square lights turn off right now. Spent the last 2.5 hours in a hellish library strike set, but now I'm out and I can head to the Lowrider Show and see the fruits of my long-time labor. Well, after doing a few more quick sketches, I decided I'd go back and refine an original idea I had, which was taking puzzle piece areas and using them to create a different type of pole. I can get about 5.5 feet out of this, and then stack a curtain rod on top, and that should be enough for children. And it looks pretty stable too, and I can get it all out of a 4-foot square board, even though it is a bit of a long shot. These pieces do seem to arrange such that it'll work. So, oh glory, hallelujah, this should be awesome. Well, did I mention it's 12:30 in the morning? Moved into Plywood, and I got a bit of CAD modeling in before I got kicked out by a class. So, things are going pretty well. And it's on to a bit more work in the Student Honors Board. I'd also like to dedicate these few seconds of my vlog to Taylor, somebody who that guy on the bike just went by saying hi to. Hello, Taylor. Alright, time to head back for some CAD modeling. It's raining. Nope, it's sprinklers. It's sprinklers at 1:30 in the morning because I'm leaving the CAD lab now after having completed most of my work for tomorrow. All I really have to do is indicate grain direction on my cut plan and polish off my schedule. Alright, after our class period this morning in ID, discovered that the shop bot is going to be a really painfully slow process, more so than I even anticipated. By the end of class time, I suspect only one person will maybe have his work started. It's 12:30 now, and it seems like the shop bot's missing pieces, so that needs to be rectified soon. Otherwise, backup plans will need to be in order. The first of the shop bot patterns is being prepared to load up. They're about ready to run now. We'll see what happens. And the shop bot party has officially started. Alright, it's Wednesday morning. I'm going to try to finish up this vlog pretty quickly here, but I'm on my way to breakfast, and I can do a bit of reviewing for environmental studies before I get my ShopBot files looked at and possibly cut in this very morning. Stay tuned, it could be awesome. Oh yes, everything's completely ordinary right now. Nothing weird going on with furniture at all. Oh dear. Oh dearie, dearie me. Well, it's the night before my presentation, and this is really the second day I've actually done good work on it, unfortunately. But it's a pretty straightforward thing, and it's a group presentation, and hopefully everyone's going to come together and do pretty well. I know I've become an overnight expert in things in ID before, and I think this will work just fine. These pieces from my plywood are boxed up and ready to sand. I'm going to make sure I assemble them with dowel pegs in between so that they can be aligned properly, as these are double thick pieces. And the process shall continue, and you'll see more of it. Alrighty, it is now Friday morning. I still haven't released my previous vlog yet. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make this a weekend vlog and do that instead. Just because I will probably not have much time during the week. And will hopefully be able to fit this in at that time instead of during the week when I feel like I should be working. Clamping down these puzzle pieces while the glue between them is drying. It seems to be working pretty well, although there have been a few gaps, but that's not the big deal. I think the biggest one's going to be trying to sand all this. If you look closely, there's a lot of rough edge there that needs to be cleaned up until this is ready. Before this is ready anyway, a lot of sanding needs to happen.
That's right, it's Folklife.
That's a real lizard. What a beautiful day it is. Great way to spend the Sunday of the Memorial Day weekend. Alright, well, you can see now that the pieces are starting to come along, and I think I've got the sanding fits just about calibrated. Just need to make sure I can replicate that throughout all of my pieces. Make sure that they have a sturdy fit and that they're smooth and beautiful. That's what I'll be doing tomorrow, Memorial Day, and what I'll continue to be doing throughout this week, just finishing up the remaining pieces. So, that being said, it's time to terminate this vlog and get back and get some rest. Adios, my friends.